A good leader is one who leads oneself, and it has to be leading oneself first before he thinks of leading others. With mutual confidence and mutual aid, I'm sure the youth of today can achieve great things in life. Swami Bodhmayanandaji, the director of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, situated in Hyderabad, will now address the gathering on the topic Swami Vivekananda and Youth Leadership. Over to you, Swamiji.
Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. My dear young friends, you're all young people here from different colleges of Karnataka participating in this 2 days function, 2 days celebration. Thinking about Swami Vivekananda itself is a great sadhana, is a great opportunity which has been given to you thanks to the support of the central government and also the ideas and the innovativeness of this session. But don't go away empty-handed just because somebody has brought you here. You are spending 2 days, 2 nights, eating, sleeping, listening, talking, chatting. This should not go waste because the situation in India, in our country, in our state is very, 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 very dangerous. Sometime back you heard Justice Santosh Hegde pouring his heart out about the feelings, about the problems and his experiences. This is not to be just heard. You, all of you, have to think about it. Start thinking. We have bid goodbye to thinking today because of computer, because of objective type answer. Any question comes, whether in an entrance exam or whether going before enter IIT exam, there are only 3 choices. Yes, no, none of the above. And students will get IIT seat. And afterwards, they don't know what to do in IIT. They don't know what to do in IIMs. As a result, what is happening? In the world, according to the latest statistics of the psychology departments, every minute, 21 young boys and girls are committing suicide. Every minute. And do you know our country statistics? 2011, we lost, not in cricket, not in badminton or not in any other game. 2011, we lost, like you, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, who could have become Bharat Ratnas, who could have become great people, they committed suicide. Do you know, in Karnataka, young boys and girls in 1 year, last year committed 13,000 students in 1 year. Andhra Pradesh, 16,000 students. Maharashtra, 16,700 students. And who are these students? Who are these youth? They are not backward, they are not here and there, they are in the cities. This is a dangerous disease in India. My dear young friends, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ 240 ಯುವಕರು ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. 240 youth boys every day in this great nation called Bharata, where Vivekananda was born, where Gandhi was born, where Buddha was born, where Shivaji was born, where Akka Mahadevi was born. ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ. ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು 149 per day. ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಜೋಕ್ಸು, ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕಥೆಗಳು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಸ್ಟ್ಬಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬುದ್ಧಿನ. ಸಾಕು ಈ ಕೇರ್ಲೆಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಡೆ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿವೈರಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ನೀವು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯೂಸೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ? 40,000 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೋನಿ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆದರೆ 70,000 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ಡ್. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಡೇಟಾ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಸೂಪರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿವೈರಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಆತ್ಮಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನುವಾದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ. ಆತ್ಮಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಸೇಸ್ ಎನಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಲೆಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟೆಡ್. ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು? ದ ಬರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್, ಲೀಡರ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಶಿಪ್. What is that ship? Bharata, India is that ship. We have to become leaders. We have to become captains and navigate that ship into a great direction. We are all passengers in that ship. We are all fortunate to have a ticket in India. One Beijing University professor who was getting retired from university in China, he was asked by some media people what is his future plans of his life. He beautifully said, very interestingly he said, very honestly he said, if I have a chance to be reborn again, I wish to be born in India where the Buddha lived and walked and attained nirvana. Understand the heart of that Beijing University communist professor telling I wish to be born in India. But what is that condition of our youth? Every day morning 3 o'clock near the American embassy, there is a big queue sitting on the footpath to go run away to America. Where are the leaders? It's a big question mark in the educational system. Big question mark among the parents, among the elders, amongst the youth. Swamiji says, Vivekananda says, if the faith, Atma Shraddha can be taught to our children, the problems of India would not have become so intense. The secret of Vivekananda's success is Atma Vishwasam, Atma Shraddha, not just English lecture. When this young leader goes to America, unknown, uncared, unfed, September 9th, he is sitting on the footpath in Chicago, not knowing what to do, where to go. No bath, no food, no dress, sitting on the footpath. Can you imagine? At least in his name, all of us are sitting in this fantastic auditorium. How much he cried, how much he felt for all of you, for all of us. He said, my faith is in the younger generation. But in another place he writes, what can I do with these people who have no originality in the brain? Nothing to feel in the heart, these lumps of dead matter. But I am born to organize these young men with the infallible power of the Vedic mantras. ವೈದಿಕ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳ ಒಡನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್. ಬಿ ಯು ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಲೇಖನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಅಮೆರಿಕಾಯಿಂದ. ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು. ಸೊ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಯಂಗ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ entertainment, excitement and finally getting one ticket once for all. No. There is something else that we have to think. Leader in a ship, Lahore lecture gurtu madkoli. Adr ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಓದಿ. Swami Vivekananda's lectures from Colombo to Almora, 25 lectures given in India, for India and for the future of India. In that Lahore lecture, Lahore University lecture, Swami Vivekananda uses this very interesting idea. This national ship of ours, my countrymen, has been ferrying across millions of souls to the other side, beyond misery, to the shore of happiness and immortality. But today, that ship, for some reason, for some fault, water is entering into the ship. Water is entering into the ship and the ship is slowly sinking. ಎಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು. Water is entering the ship in the form of corruption, in the form of suicides, in the form of drugs, in the form of all sorts of malpractices. Should we desert that ship? Should we criticize that ship? Should we not all unite our brain and heart and plug the holes and save the ship? And Swami Vivekananda says, if you tell that I am a liar, ನಾನು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದೇಶದಿಂದ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಒಂದು, if you kick me out of the country, I will come back and I am ready to die with you because I love you ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೇಮ, ಎಷ್ಟು ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ, ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾತ್ಸಲ್ಯ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. My dear young friends, that kind of leadership training is missing. Leader in a ship that you can dedicate your mind and heart, that you can dedicate your heart and your actions. That training Swami Vivekananda gave, the prescription he gave in a formula called 3H formula. Head to think, but we have lost that thinking capacity because all over India, Kashmir to Kanyakumari, because of computer education, we have got what is called Control C, Control V. ಕಾಪಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದೇ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದು. ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ತಮಾಷೆಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಂತೆ, ಈವನ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಎ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್, ಡೂ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಸಂಬಡಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ನಮಗೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಾಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ವೇ? ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಪಾಂಡವಾಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಕೌರವಾಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ಇನ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್. Be like the Pandavas, not like the Kauravas. 100 members. Does anybody in this audience know all the 100 names? Don't ask me, I also don't know. I am not interested to know, because I know captain, vice captain, buddhi, I know other 98 character. Duryodhana, Dushasana. What Duryodhana said, they had to follow. Sit down, shut up, fight, die, all died. No originality. But look at the Pancha Yeva, Pancha Pandavas. Every name we know. They are like our 5 fingers, each different from the other, but all together. And some mothers name their son as Bhima, as Arjuna, as Nakula, as Sahadeva. No mother in this country names their children as Duryodhana, Dushasana. But unfortunately, due to lack of this training, some Duryodhana, Dushasanas are coming in Delhi and Bombay and other places. That has to be eradicated by intense training into the subconscious mind, where that lust and greed are playing havoc. My dear young friends, originality. Never copy the others. Imitation is for cowards. Imitation is for cowards. Shakespeare says, the brave die but once, the cowards die every minute. That should be your character. Then alone you can stop this menace called corruption. Your power, your originality. I'll tell you one example of this originality. There are many great leaders like Santosh Hegde ji and Anna Hazare ji, or many other people who are living on this planet India. Because of that, India is surviving. Otherwise we would have gone 100 times into Bay of Bengal. One auto driver I will tell. One auto driver. I was traveling by that auto. Whenever I travel by auto, I want just talk with those fellows. What is their name? What is their livelihood? How much they are earning? Are they happy? Some talk, some discussion, some inquiry, some friendship. And I asked him, my dear friend, how much you earn rupees a day? He says, morning 8 o'clock, night 10 o'clock, we have to work. If at all I work so much, I earn only 300 rupees. Then I said, very good amount. Per day 300 rupees. He said, no Swamiji, 110 rupees I have to give away to my owner, whether I earn or not every day. Otherwise next day he won't give me auto. So he is left with 190 rupees. I said, very good amount. He said, no Swamiji, out of that petrol cost, out of that auto repair charge, out of that so many other things are there. Finally I get about 80 rupees to go home. I said, doesn't matter. And I asked one question, because the point of corruption came, and I asked him, you may give something to the police to go away, to escape. The moment I said this word, I remember his face still. I am so happy to see his face. He turned towards me slowed down the auto and said, Swamiji, 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಆಟೋ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ 1 ಪೈಸಾ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಲಂಚ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೆ. ಅದು ಭಾರತ ರತ್ನ. ಅನ್ನೋನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ಲೋರಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಪವರ್. ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ಬಿಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀನು ಕೊಡದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಯಾತಿಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನೇನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾತಿಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ? I have not done any mistake. I have not crossed the stop line. I have not gone without uniform. I have not put any extra passengers. I have not gone in no entry board. Last 10 years I am telling with honesty, I will never do this in my life. Look at the Bharat Ratna in the auto driver. But one circle inspector told me near Ramakrishna Mutt in Hyderabad, who comes every 3 days, 4 days to take some oxygen into his heart, to his lungs, because there is so much of pollution, so much of suffering. He told, so many educated people go, triple riding, no entry, this, that. And suppose they are crossing the stop line and stopping before that, obstructing other vehicles. And we just ask them to go back a little, just go back a little, so that other road will be empty. Immediately they will use foul language on us. What else is corruption other than this? Your own human being, an officer, police constable is telling you to, requesting you to go back, and you use foul language? Swamiji would cry, look upon man as man first. That police circle inspector was telling us, whenever you meet youngsters, you please tell, let them not follow the rules of traffic, let them not tell this foul language on us. We are also human beings. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಮಾನವತ್ವ ಅಂತಿದೆ, ರಕ್ತ ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಉಸಿರು ಅಂತಿದೆ. Why should they use so much of foul language? This is the big problem in our country. My dear young friends, once this originality enters the brain, no power on earth can stop you from success. Vivekananda was original, and Narayana Murthy was original. They contributed something different for the national cause. Then most important thing is discrimination for all leaders. Viveka Buddhi. Viveka Buddhi, Viveka Buddhi. What is right, what is wrong? What is positive, what is negative? If I cannot filter it, what is the use of science? What is the use of sociology? What is the use of computer when I don't make this basic difference in life? My dear friends, learn from the ants how to discriminate between sugar and sand. Ants will fantastically understand what is sugar, what is sand. You may mix 50% sugar, 50% sand, but after 10 minutes they will only take only sugar. They will leave it to human beings to eat sand. They know how to discriminate. Learn from the ants what is right, what is wrong. That is the power of Swami Vivekananda. If he can conquer America by 3 minutes, not by army, not by military, not by international politics, just by his power of discrimination and the power of the spirit. Let us acquire that little discrimination to become great leaders. Lack of this discrimination is creating all these suicidal tendencies. Lack of this discrimination is creating that tremendous slavery over the Western culture. And there is a big invasion of this Western culture on the Indian youth. They know our boys and girls are very vulnerable. $1, 55 rupees, they will work for us for 8 hours. But they don't work for our own villages. My dear young friends, Dr. Justice Hegde was telling about the hospital incident in Hubli and other places. One Pratyaksha Pramanam, I got it in Hyderabad. One of our devotees, last 14 years, inspired by Swami Vivekananda, is running a destitute home. He will pick up patients from the roads, whoever is kicked out by their children. He will pick up old ladies, old fathers, take it to his house. Today he is saving 95 people, from baby to the old man. Last 14 years he is doing. But one day he told me, and I also saw, that pitiable condition in the hospitals. Lack of that value system, lack of that discrimination, whether I should do or not. Why should I take this money? On last year, in August this year, there was a doctor strike in Hyderabad, juniors doctor strike. Why did they go on strike? To increase the stipend from 21,000 to 30,000 rupees. Even the nurse also will not get so much salary. But these junior doctors want so much salary. You are striking doesn't matter, but why are you preventing poor patients from getting treatment? But they won't listen. They have become so arrogant. No care for the laws, no care for love, no care for the patients. Every day 17 people used to die in Kurnool, in Hyderabad, in government hospitals, no treatment. And one day, one old lady, 65, 70 years, coming from the villages of Telangana, she is having gangrene in her feet. Leg had to be amputated. Senior doctors gave one particular date. Please come to the operation theatre, otherwise she will die. And that time strike was going on in government hospitals in Andhra Pradesh. My dear friends, please understand, they are junior doctors. Yes, young doctors like you, wearing coat, stethoscope, everything. And this man spending 500 rupees by auto. Flesh, pus is coming, bad smell is coming. That lady is crying out of pain. And he carries her on his own hands because there is no structure in the hospital. First floor, second floor, emergency ward, he is taking that lady in his own hands. Suddenly 10 junior doctors come and obstruct. Go back, we will not permit you. What is this happening to our people, young people? That lady is crying in pain, 65 years, like your grandmother, and you don't allow her to get operated. Doctors are helpless. And this lady had to be brought back again, 500 rupees by auto, another 15 kilometers to his house. She had to sleep in the veranda in the rainy season for 4 days. Because if she is taken inside, other patients are getting affected. She had to sleep in the veranda, full of pain, full of pus, full of blood, so much agony, crying, but no mercy. After 4 days, thank God, the strike was closed and she could be operated. Look at that heartlessness or lack of concern in our leaders or in our future doctors. There are so many stories, so many examples, my dear young friends. But what is important is, in a leader, whether you are in a big office or whether you are in a corporation school, whether you are a watchman or whether you are a CEO of a company, what is required is the deep sense of concern for the people. That Swami Vivekananda would bless all of us if we develop that little concern. You need not become Mother Teresa's, big Mahatma Gandhi's, but a little concern, a little shift from your daily routine to that place where there is suffering, where I can do something by my heart and mind. Then you see how our country will rise to that great level. On this great occasion, may Swami Vivekananda bless all of us, inspire us with his presence, with his blessings, with his guidance, and make true leaders to solve the nation's problems and all our personal problem also. Jai Vivekananda.
Thank you, Swamiji.